everyone. Now, this is the video I've promised. This is going to be a video on my craft room. I might do it in 2 videos, I'm not sure, but we'll see how far we can get today. I'm standing in my craft room. I have been living here since almost a year now, and I moved around in this room about 6 or 7 times by now, but I think that this is the setup that I prefer for now. So I'm going to show you. So I'm just going to take you into this corner. So here's where you enter the room. This is well, just a board with inspirational things, photographs of my family. I can't go up, otherwise you will see them. I haven't asked them permission to show you their faces. But anyway, so it all the way goes up to the top of the door, and I love looking at it. Then I'm going to show you this wall first, because it's easiest to explain. So you have seen this wall. It was only placed on the other side of the room, but I changed it up and put them on this wall. So these are all iCads and other things that I made. So in this corner we've got a closet, and this is a part for our wood stove that's down below, so the pipe goes all the way up to the roof. And they created this beautiful closet, so it holds all my random stuff that I don't use often and things that I don't want to throw away just yet. There's nothing in that whole closet that I don't want to keep, so I threw away all the rubbish. So my 2 IKEA carts, this is filled with acrylic paints in all kinds of colors and variations and brands. For jelly plates, so if I want a jelly plate, I take this cart and I've got everything that I need. This is a cart with miscellaneous stuff, mediums on the bottom, and this is the project for upcoming month of October, because it's all Halloween and there are things in there that I haven't used for a while, but I'll show you that in the video. So I'm going to do a 31 days Halloween spooky, creepy kind of month. Then we go here, coffee. Can't live without, because I'm working in my craft room as well for my work, so homework, so that's why I need that. And 2 drawers where I have no idea what's, cleaning stuff. You need to clean your room as well. Don't do that often, but I cleaned for this video, of course. So some magazines that I use to cut out images. This whole how do you call it? Bookshelf thing? Well, closet. Can't find the word, but anyway, is filled with paper crafts and my coloring section. So start from the bottom, 2 large bins with papers, the scrapbook papers and all kinds of variations, and well, magazines and stuff. Magazines there as well, the ones that I preferably wouldn't cut. I'm going to anyway, but later I have to do this pile first. All kinds of images, some work, but images, papers, tea bags, words, letters, a whole box of tissue paper, collage stuff from, whatchamacalled? You know, when you see, you know, the Dilutions ones. Just strips of colored paper, that's in there. So I use this. This is my collage section. These are all books on mixed media, and my journals, my large journals, and a variation of handmade journals that I'm currently not working in or have already finished, and a this journal. This is an exercise sketchbook. So that's that. Then we go up here. My coloring books. My I've got the Polychromos and the Prismacolors, some markers, and this is the Derwent Pro Colors. Oh, stay focused on you. So Pro Colors, acrylic paint mixing book. That's empty, and then we go up here, miscellaneous stuff. These are the cutouts that I did when it was so very hot that I didn't want to do anything else than cut out magazines, and I put them here before I sort them into the right place. Wax, empty, and mushroom guide. And then we go here. I put up these drawers. These are drawers that come out of the IKEA drawer. So these are the they come out of the IKEA things, and I just painted them white and put them up here, and I put my work on it. That little crocheted bunny is made by my sister. So things that I made on workshops with Willy, and online workshop that I did, and a little creature that I'm working on with clay because I like to sculpture as well, and the bright yellow. I really love it, makes me happy. My desk. I have a problem with things that I don't see. I don't use the things that I don't see. So I really want to display everything I've got so I can see it and I can grab it and I can use it. So I have no order really, but these are the things on my desk are the things that I use the most. A tray that's from the colored pencils with different brands of oil pastels, some water soluble, but most of them are not water soluble. Then we go here with gelatos that I rarely use, but I thought it looks nice, all the colors. Distress crayons that I'm some of them are quite empty because I put them in the Halloween box already. Derwent Intense, other kinds of watercolor pencils and pastel pencils. Brushes, of course, you need those as well. Pull up the lamp. Mediums that I use, glues, gessos, my tiny small watercolor brushes, things that I need for coloring. A box of stamps that I use frequently. My watercolor palette. This is the only one I've got, and it's filled with basic, well, not basic colors, but it's filled with a good variety of colors, Jane Davenport and some Van Gogh and Rembrandt. So that's all I need because I don't use watercolors that much. And then now I'm going to sit down. That might be easier to explain, and it's yes. Alright, this is a basket of minis that I'm working in currently. Projects that I'm doing. This is a challenge for myself. A little book that I'm going to do. This is Art by Marlene. It's well, accordion book that I'm going to work in. And of course my 100 days project. I have a lot to do. And some other things that I like to look at. My water brushes that I use frequently. It says it, Ecoline brush pens, markers and Posca pens that are in this drawer here. This is an IKEA, I need to find the word before the end of the video. It's from IKEA, and I just decorated with that, it's a kind of a foil. Oh, I'm sorry. It's a kind of foil stuff that just some white all around, and then this wood pattern on the front. And I did a lot of things, but you'll see. Acrylic paints, small tubes that I like to use for my little projects. a little basket of pencils, charcoal pencils, watercolor pencils, whatever I need. It's all in there. A tiny jelly plate, a box of stamps. I'm not a stamper, so I am not that neat with my stamps. I don't really care about that, but I use these tiny mark stamps to make marks. They come from various collections. A lot of them are from Art Journey because they are unique. I really like those. This is from Art Journey as well, the large butterfly. So I keep them at hand to use, and that's the same with this one. These are from Art with Marlene, and I really love them. I haven't used them because I just got them a few weeks ago, and then it was very too hot to work on here in my craft room. So I really love that. So that's why they are on my desk. Then, of course, a good pencil sharpener. And this is my Lazy Susan, and it holds some basic materials like a blending pencil, my eraser, some very nice scissors, charcoal, candle, of course, a very nice Schminke white pastel that I bought. It is so beautiful, this, and some Sennelier oil pastels, and I don't want to put them with all the other ones. I don't know why, but they are quite expensive, and I just want to look at them and then use them for special projects. So turning it around, I've got here a three-tiered glass container, and it holds my Neo colors, my pastel crayons, and my Jane Davenport water-soluble aqua pastels. And these are the woodies. Oh, I like these as well. They are so easy. You grab them, you use them, you put water on it, and it looks like watercolor. So that's that. And of course my water can to clean my brushes. Then I've got this carousel here, and it holds my favorite paints, so a few golden paints. I absolutely adore this quinacridone color, some inks that I've got, and my favorite little bottles of Dilutions paints. I love the tropical ones that came out recently. So these are the basic colors that I need, so I don't need to get my cart. And if I need other colors, then I will take my IKEA cart, and then I use that as well. Right, desk glass top. And this is a book of furniture that I use to put in leftover paint, and then I might use it later if it's already filled. But I like it. It's handy to have. So we go down here. It's not that very interesting. A few stencils, small stencils that I use the most. Towels, baby wipes. Then I've got an Alex drawer here. These are filled with my markers, glues, everything that you don't need that much but might use in almost every project, like black inks, well, things that I need to craft. Second one holds my collage, a few collage things, so these small ones, butterflies, lovely stickers, and my Dina Wakley collage books. And the stickers that I like to use the most, Chit Chat stickers, and from Art by Marlene, also in the very nice word stickers. Of course, again, papers. I love to collage, you know that. It creates a quick and easy background, so it's already handy to have. And these are all colored by myself. Some book papers and other tissue papers, and these are the Jane Davenport napkins. Alcohol inks, of course, can't do without them. You are not supposed to be in here. I'm going to put you here, but you need to go even higher. So like that, and I'm just going to share with you. Why not? I have a little bit of a thing with other people's grocery lists. So if I find them and they are reasonably clean, then I am going to take them home with me. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it, but just came across one and I started to collect them. I don't know why, but anyway, I'm not mad or weird or something. I'm just a little bit cuckoo, as we say here in Holland. A few other colored papers, things that I could use if I want, and the dollies from Tim Holtz. And the last one, inks, embossing inks, Neo colors again, because I just take pieces of it and then I'll use that later if the other pieces are gone. Inks, 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 inks. Well, that's it basically. Roll of drawing paper from IKEA. Oh, this is what I'm working on. This is for my 100 Days project. You've seen it, and these are stamps from Art by Milan that I love to work with. So I've just put them aside, and I'm going to use them in upcoming projects. My windowsill stones. I love to take little rocks. You can't see it; it's a bit dark. Let's see if I can. Oh yeah, you see there are a few of my favorite ones just lying there, like this turquoise. Can you see it? It's turquoise. I love that. And glass pieces and weird pieces that my father and my late father found, and I just kept them. He had large stones as well, but we threw them away. I really like to keep, and I find these little weird wooden pieces that I love to collect that. Candles, incense, my favorite incense, the blue Nakshampa Agarbati, if I say it right, but it's almost done. Another old vintage tin, and it holds my lights. Of course, another with lights and my little chips, and that's Pookie, because Pookie is here with me. Well, this is this side of my craft room, and I have a drawer here as well, so I have a towel, and it doesn't hold that much, but it's filled with ATC papers, pre-cut and other ones, and inchies, so if I want to play with that I just can grab it and use it. This is a box with clay and, well, nothing much, and a bit of encaustic wax. And the other one I'm not going to show you, it's a big mess. So this was this side of my craft room. So let's do, it's 70 minutes and I'm going to upload it right away. So I'm just going to show you and turn around. So these are two baskets. That's one is for paper and that one is for plastics, because in Holland we recycle almost anything. That's very good. So like glass, plastics, papers. So the only thing you have to pay for is things that you can't recycle, and we put that bin at the side of the road maybe once every 3 months, 4 months, because we can recycle almost anything. So it's very eco-friendly and it saves a lot of money if you do that. But anyway, so I've got these two and I use that, and underneath my desk, as you can see, there is another one for miscellaneous things that I can't throw away and not recycle. So this is my, it's also from IKEA, and it holds my stamps. As I said, I'm not a stamper, but I was a design member for Art Journey, and I've got a lot of stamps from them, and I do collect a few that I really like. So these are all the stamps that I've got from Art Journey, and they are unique. You probably could check them out because they are very nice to work with. So I keep them in those DVD boxes, and I keep them neatly like that. And in these two, also we did those, I have my favorite ones. So the Katzelcraft ones, I really love that. Those cats and the funny man, and some Carabella stamps and other things for Christmas. And well, anyway, really love those Dina Wakley ones. other stamps, word stamps, letter stamps. I did some jewelry making, and I did some, well, although mixed media work. Why is it so snug? And so this holds all my mixed media stuff that I could use, and some of my jewelry work as well. This one, color wheel, I swatched almost anything I've got, even the paints, but they are in another place. So these are just swatches that I did for a project, so using only 4 colors and then trying to figure out what kind of colors I can create with them. And this is the same as well. It holds 6 colors, and I can create, with those 6 colors I can create all of these colors. So I like to do that. I love to do that as well. And if you have no mojo or are restless or whatever, what an oak. That's Dutch. What dan ook, whatever. Then I want to encourage you to swatch or do some color comparison or whatever you like. But it keeps me. I don't want to say quiet because I'm never quiet, but it keeps me in peace, or takes me from a stress level 1000 to 10. So that's quite well, works quite well. So let's go here. My distress, I'm gonna stand some brushes as well. Distress, IKEA as well, really handy. You can take them out and take them with you. Color coordinated, of course, my little tub with the sponges, and it goes on and on like that. Then we go here, papers. I'm not gonna take them show you, but it's aquarelle, Yupo, black, colored. Well, it goes all the way here, and so it's easy. If I need mixed media paper, I will pull this and then I can find it. Then we go here. By the way, that grey is not my choice of color. It was already here and it was quite good attached to the wall, so I'm just gonna leave it that for now. A piece that I'm working on, a piece of wood, and this is my crochet ish side of my craft room. So these are my little puppets that I made. You might have seen them on Instagram, but I'm going to show you anyway. So this is my little sheep, and I love amigurumi, so my unicorn, I really like her as well. And I'm currently working on a kitty cat. So this is another IKEA drawer as well, so I just wrote down what I got inside them. So it holds miscellaneous things that I need for projects. Of course, yarn, eyes, and then we go here. Things, some of them are just empty. Some Crayola crayons, other markers, no, Crayola pens, how do you call them, I don't know. Sharpies and that kind of stuff. My books, I did a lot of sculpting, so I really like to create mystical and fairy tale like creatures. Aquarelle books, watercolor books. My other books, I'm not sure. These are all. I really love the mystical side of the spiritual side of things. So these are a few reference books in there, and I've got more watercolor books to help me understand watercolor better, but I haven't got around to it just yet. My box of yarn for my winter blanket, that's going to be a very large one, so I didn't want to start with 30 degrees. I think it's 95 degrees in your in the US, I think. Well, anyway, 30 degrees, 35, 40 degrees is very hot here in Holland. Some boxes with the things that I don't need that much. I wrote down on them what's inside, but I have done a few things with jewelry making, so those are there, and my favorite jewelry or beads are in there as well. So if ever I have the time and I want to, I can just use it. So that completes the tour of my craft room. So I hope you liked it, and if it looks good, then just leave me a thumbs up if you like, and subscribe, and whatever, you know the drill. So thank you for watching, everyone, and I will say bye-bye until the next normal creative video. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye.